Ah, shoot. Hey, Leo. I put the wrong names in the description. I put the wrong names in the description. Denise, it's Denise. I can't even edit it. Hiya. So it's Denise, Tammy, Shelly. So far. Denise, Tammy, Shelly. Hey, Flo. How was your birthday? Did you have a good rest of the day? So I can't edit the damn thing. Yeah, thank you, BB. I mean, thank you, Leo. Yeah, I don't know where I got that name. I mean, that's one of my subscribers, but that's not who purchased. It was Denise G. Hold on. I didn't forget you, Denise. I just said the wrong damn name. As you can see, Leo has the right name there. I'm just waiting for this lawnmower guy to get the hell out of here. He had to just pull up right as soon as I went live. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is it, Lindsay? So, Denise, are you on here yet? There she is. So as you can see, Denise, Leo has your name on there. I corrected it, but I can't go back and edit the screen right now for the video. So it is what it is, but you're first. You're first. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Maybe Ileana or Iona, maybe she's needing a reading because I haven't seen her name or her for a while. Hey, Raja Raja. Hey. Where's your sister? Is that the name you're using on here now? Raja Raja? Open and shut case, Johnson. It's an open and shut case, Johnson. Morning, Shelly. So, Shelly, the title's wrong. Denise is first, then Tammy, then you. So I typed it wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. Buttons was really fast today. She literally took 15 minutes. That's it. And it takes 5 minutes to get to where we got to walk to, and 5 minutes back. So she went fast. All right. Denise, I need Denise's attention. Denise, please type your question, Denise. Please type your question or ask your questions. Denise, you're up. You're up right now. Okay, take your time, Shell. Take your time. I got Leo and Lindsay in here. Take your time. Nice, Lindsay. Thank you. Okay. I'm only taking 4 more, so. Denise. And BB, if you need a reading, let me know. I can't go back to I can't go back to the message right now. I don't think I can. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I saw your questions. Okay. So let's find out what the cards have to say, as well as I got it, Denise. So let's find out. I may have to refer back one more time, but I'll get started on yours. All right. All right, so as far as Chris, is concerned. You know, with Chris, I feel like it's I feel like there's still there's still there's definitely still feelings there. The moon card is what comes up. That's this question. Misunderstanding, so to speak. It feels that this person either didn't get the right information, or this person is thinking things about you, Denise, that may not really resonate well, meaning that they're flawed. It's flawed. His thoughts are flawed because he doesn't have all the facts about it. He deals with anxiety. I don't know if you're aware of that. He deals with some anxiety. He's wanting to reach out to you. He's wanting to communicate with you. Having both gyms, which is also in your questions, having both gyms, card number 2, talks about, it gives you a reality check. One gym is convenient, yes, not preferable, but convenient. The other gym is preferable, especially because of their energy, but at the same time, there's a nervousness about you. There's some kind of nervousness. There's also a lack of choice here. So I don't know if the lack of choice falls on your part or falls on their part, Denise. But somebody's having a lack of choice, meaning either they don't feel like they have the option to have a choice, or they're afraid to make a choice. There is opportunities, according to this card, which is in reverse, but I'm not reading it that way. There is opportunities that are going to, with this 7 of Cups, there is opportunities here that is going to present itself. There's conversation and communication that is coming from Chris. The energy between the two feels lucky. The energy between the two feels competitive as well. I think that you have your hands full because I think both of these people are interested or have an attraction to you. Karma plays a very big role in this. There may have been some type of upheaval between those two fellas. It may feel that with this upheaval, there was some kind of argument or a disagreement that didn't come to terms on exactly. With the lucky part that I spoke about, the energy lucky, which means like things are going to go your way. Things are going to fall the way he wants them to fall as well. This is talking about you two coming together, making a plan. Some kind of plan. I feel like your presence is missed. So in other words, they're hoping to see you. Both of them are hoping to see you. Your next card comes up talking about culmination. There is an unexpected windfall, and I know that's not part of your questions, but it came out, so I have to tell you. There is something about a windfall or more money coming in. I feel like the money that you're getting is either partial, or it's not as much as it could be, or you're limited somehow, some way, but something is truly about to change. Something about home life is going to change for you as well. Something about home life is going to change for you as well. Now, where the two of you are concerned, there's a balance. It's going to use your resource, which is go to that gym, which is being seen, is communicating. Recently, going to the gym, you want to communicate. It's like you're about it, but it is something that you do want to do, but you're not sure how they feel about you, so it makes you insecure. But I don't feel like there's anything that's negative around this at all. Is it you or the energy? Um, I don't think you realize that you living kind of broke somebody's heart, not showing up or not being around as often. It feels like somebody was disappointed. Somebody felt like it was over, but maybe it was ending, or thought maybe you were pulling away, thinking that maybe you had another person that you were involved with, or down just somewhere else. So this person who you're attracted to is kind of worried about you, Denise, feeling like maybe they did something wrong, and that's why you're not there. There's something going on with that energy. Now let me go back and check the rest of your questions. Hold on 1 second. So no, things are not completely done. Things are not completely done, both with Chris and Brian, but there is an energy here of a new beginning, a fresh start. And somebody's going to come towards you in a different way. I feel like this person who you've been with previously, or who knew you liked them, or they liked you, whatever, that person, and it leans more toward Chris, I feel like that balance is about to rekindle. There's something that is going to bring an offer or an invitation to you. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for an offer or an invitation from this person? Denise, are you ready for an offer or an invitation from this person? Are you willing to spend time with this person? I feel like you would if they asked. I feel like you would if they asked. What is your comment? I said he's immature as well. He needs to grow up some. He does. But that doesn't stop how you feel about him. You've already knew that he was immature, and yet your heart still went toward him. You're still focused on him, and your mind and your energy is still all on him. So, listen, I'm going to tell you what I see. Okay, I fell right out. I got it. So, he's involved right now with a transformation, a spiritual transformation. Again, new beginnings, letting go. There was an ending to something, which is true, and now he's transitioning. It's kind of like this helped him to grow up some. It helped him to see that his behaviors were not so great. Yeah, I know. I know. Him and Brian, again, with that connection that they have, which is like a brother kind of connection. They're like brotherly, very close. But Brian tried to step in when he thought Chris was backing out. Brian figured that if Chris wasn't being with you, then he would try to. Because Chris had spoke very well of you. So this made Brian want to get to know you. There was, at one point, a conversation between the two, and I felt like Chris was trying to be strong, and Chris was trying to act like it didn't bother him, and Chris was trying to act like he didn't care, but at the same time, Chris really did care. But he wasn't willing to show Brian his emotions. Chris tends to procrastinate a lot. He's a very slow starter. It's going to be up to you to make a decision on whether or not you want to give someone another chance. Get to know them a little better on another level. Because I don't feel like you knew them as well as you thought you could have. There's more for you to learn, is what I'm hearing. There's more for you to learn about this person. But again, there's good luck. Because when I get the Wheel of Fortune, There's good luck around the situation. It is beneficial for you. Not to mention, your workouts, even about, forget the fellas right now, but your workouts are better when you're there than they are when you're at the other gym. And I think you understand that. Your workouts are better when you're at the other gym, and I think you understand that. So there is communication coming. Whether or not you open that door, that's your business. That's up to you. This person is trying to make some changes. Chris, this person is still interested in you. This person is hoping to make an offer at some point. Not right away, but at some point. Definitely wanting to try again. I don't feel like they were quite ready for a relationship at the time when they first got to know you. But I do feel like now things are changing, and that is exactly the direction they're heading into. So do you have any questions, Denise, before I go to the next person? They stare because you're attractive. They stare because you're beautiful. They're not looking at you to make fun of you. They're not looking at you to laugh at you. They're not looking at you because they're talking about you. They think you're beautiful. That's bottom line. Bottom line. So do you have any further questions, Denise? Oh, my back. Safe as in, what do you mean as far as safe? Like as far as being a victim of a crime? Or is that what you're talking about? Safe going to both gyms. I don't know what way you mean safe. I don't know what you're talking about. Both gyms, the gym by your house is more convenient, and the gym that's further away by your work, it feels more city-ish. So the one closer to your work, I don't see any robberies. I don't see any kind of, I don't see anything mean like that. Yeah, he does watch you, but you're safe. Yeah, he's not trying to hurt you. He's not trying to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. Not at all. He's not trying to physically hurt you. No, not at all. I don't know why the chat doesn't stay up. I gotta keep touching the screen. My back. This shoulder. Any other questions, Denise? I gotta move on to the next one. But you're safe. Yes, you are safe at both. You're safe at both. Okay. Yeah. Brian's feelings for you are just interest. Just interest. It just shows interest. Like wanting to know more. Curious. But I feel like it's a friendly basis with Brian. It feels friendly. I don't feel like there's anything mean or him against you in any kind of way. It feels like he's open to conversation, communication. Any other question? Yes, he definitely has regrets about a lot of things and wanting to fix them, make it better. Like I said, his behavior is always immature. And because you kind of stepped back, or because you went into a different gym, because you disappeared for a little bit, it kind of made him realize that he did something wrong. Like he didn't act appropriately. So don't worry about that. He's definitely feeling bad for what he's done. Maybe that's what he wants to communicate with you about. I know. That's good. You showed him that you weren't going to tolerate the BS. But they do watch you because you're beautiful, because you're attractive. Just so you know. All right. Denise, I got to move on. Tammy's up next, I believe. Tammy, are you in here? Tammy, are you in here? I think you should go back to the gym, Denise. You're welcome. I think you should go back. Pay attention to yourself and what you're doing, and allow them to come toward you. I think when you go in, you'll speak or say hello to somebody, either one of them. I'm not sure which one. Their energy comes across kind of similar. Good morning, Diana. Good morning. Tammy, are you here, Tammy? Tammy, I'm going to do your mini read. I'm just cutting the deck. All right, Tammy. Anybody else wanting a mini read, sign up now before it's too late. I can be if you want me to. I can if you want me to. Or I can do them tonight, even at 11:30 when I get home. I can do them tonight at 11:30 when I get home. Yeah, it's okay, Lindsay. Just hang in there. We'll talk. We will talk, Lindsay. Hi, Leslie. All right, so Tammy's not here, but I'm going to go ahead and read Tammy and see what I get for you. All right, Tammy. All right, first up, Tammy. Here we go. So, Tammy, there is some kind of victory coming for you. There's something where... Oh, good, Linz. Don't worry, we'll catch up. So, Tammy, there's a victory coming. There's some kind of winning coming. There's an achievement. This could be with your job. This could be in your relationship. This could definitely be reaching your goals, making your plans. This could be making your plans. It could be getting recognition for something that you've done, whether it's at work. It feels really strong like it's around work, Tammy. There's something that you did, or the way that you learned something to the way you're adapting to your surroundings. Maybe you thought something was going to be to your disadvantage, but it actually became to your advantage. There's also good news coming in matters of the heart. So this is with you and Scott. There's energy that's opening doors. I feel like sometimes it's too quiet, like too quiet. Sometimes there's lack of communication. Sometimes there's not as much talk or communicating that you would like. It feels sometimes there's distance because his mind goes off. When I talk about his mind going off, it's telling me that sometimes he drifts into thoughts. Sometimes it's his medication that takes him to a very quiet place. Sometimes that's what he needs in order to keep him at the level that he needs to be at. I definitely feel like he's willing to learn something, or there's something that you're showing him or teaching him. I don't know what this is, but I'm sure you do. There's something that either you're showing him how to communicate, or you're showing him how to express his love for you. You know, as a grown man that he is, he knows the difference between right and wrong, and he knows the fact that you've been in there for the long haul. It's showing me that he appreciates the longevity, the support, the loyalty that you've given him. He doesn't always express that, Tammy, but it's definitely showing in the cards clearly how he feels about you. Sometimes he goes through a struggle when he gets irritable, and the struggle is more about him feeling like he doesn't measure up to you, feeling like he's not good enough. This is his own self-doubt, not the way you make him feel. It's just the way he chooses to feel. There perhaps was or is, I'm going to move this over closer here. Oh, the dog's food. Hold on one second. There perhaps is a financial burden on you right now. Sorry, I gotta move myself up to sit differently. Okay, great. So there's a financial burden on you right now, and this financial burden, oh Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I'm better when I sit at the table, right? Okay. So this financial burden, it feels like sometimes things are really good financially, and then at a certain time of the month, every single month, everything gets depleted, or everything feels really tight, or things feel like a struggle. But then within a week or two, everything goes back to normal again. There's something about purchases or making purchases. Be careful of buying things maybe that you don't really need. But there is also going to be good news where money is concerned coming up soon. This has to do with the Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles talks about either business, family, or money responsibilities. It talks about support issues. It's kind of like old money. So wherever you got money from before, money is coming in again for you. So somebody is definitely going to be helping you out, or something is going to be taking a lot of burden from you. Within the next 4 to 5 months, a large sum of money is coming. Maybe that's taxes. It feels like you may have had to surrender in a certain challenge, whether it was with an argument with Scott, whether it was with a coworker. It feels like you had to walk away from something, or you just weren't giving something your time or energy. It's like something must have happened where you just felt like, you know what, this isn't worth it, or I'm not doing this, like I'm not getting involved in this. It's draining your energy, whatever that is. It's still sitting in your subconscious mind. In other words, you act like you forgot about it, but yet it's still weighing kind of heavy on you. Scott has a problem with procrastination, taking too long to do things, acting on things. I don't want to say he's lazy, but he doesn't take a strong effort like you do. When you know you have to get something done, you just get it done. He kind of like mulls over it. The next message that comes up talks about conflict, arguments, disagreements, a struggle to get your point across. Somebody throws a temper tantrum, perhaps him. It's almost like something strikes his ego. Something rubs his ego the wrong way. Hold on one second. So it's almost like something rubs his ego the wrong way. Something makes him become very defensive. So whatever that subject is, or whatever that situation is, this is more about, again, his own insecurities. Him relating to himself as the past, when he needs to leave the past where it was and just look it forward. He can't worry about yesterday. He can't worry about the past mistakes that he made. Now, where you're concerned, you have a lot of balance coming in. You have a lot of resources that you can pull upon. There is some ups and downs that's going to be coming for the next month or so. And this is both in relationship. This is both in your health, like feeling kind of tired. Perhaps headaches, but mostly tired. The fatigue. I feel like not feeling like that gung-ho feeling that you had in the beginning when you started working. The next couple, maybe the next month, the next couple weeks, the next month, it's going to feel like everything that you do, you have to work really hard to get to. It's like I'm putting in all this effort, all this work, and I'm not getting a whole lot out of it. This is definitely an influence. This is definitely an influence from even Scott's behavior. Uranus seems to play a very big part sometimes on his end, which talks about being rebellious. Um, and I feel like where you're concerned, you're more in the Saturn field because Saturn talks about responsibilities and discipline. So I feel like sometimes in the Saturn form, you're having to work on your discipline, maybe where money is concerned. Um, but you're definitely falling under Mars, which is a lot of energy or taking action. Now, the King of Wands comes up for you, and the King of Wands talks about leadership. It talks about taking charge or being in charge or you're handling things. It's like he trusts you to take care of things, to pay the bills, to write the checks, to do whatever. It's like he counts on you. But at the same time, you're inspiring him to take on another step or to take on another challenge. You're giving him the courage to not quit. Because of you, Tammy, is the reason he has not quit. You know, people can only deal with a strong recovery when they have a strong support system or they have somebody who keeps believing in them and somebody who's not judging them for their relapses because relapse is, in fact, unfortunately, a part of recovery. But if that person feels like everybody's given up on them, they won't try anymore. They'll just quit and say, oh, heck with it. I must go back to using or whatever, drinking or whatever. So continue to be the support that you are. Continue to influence this person, your partner, Scott, to be not just who he is, but better. And convince him that he is enough. Because sometimes he's feeling as if you can do better. Like he's holding you down or holding you back. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety right now over something, a lot of worry. But I don't feel like you need to worry because I do feel like a marriage is coming either by the end of this year or the beginning of next. I do feel like there is an offer and invitation to that. I do feel like the only thing holding him up is his financial status in order to purchase a ring for you. I do feel like if he had the money for that ring right now, it would happen sooner. There are definitely big changes coming in your life between you and Scott. This is your last card talking about opportunities, seizing that moment. Don't wait, but don't take unnecessary risks as well. But at the same time, you're becoming more and more assertive, very strong. Of course, independent is what you've always been, but you've also been very decisive. But you're also on the very quiet side. You don't always voice your opinion, um, but you are the person who gets what they want. So just know that things are going to be working out for you exactly the way that you had planned them to. Yes, it's been a long haul. Yes, you've been waiting a long time. But yes, you had to wait for things to get to where they need to be. And that was the biggest challenge. And it wasn't because of your path or your direction, but his. Now, speaking to you about addiction on your end, I want you to be careful of something, and it's almost in a pill form. So I don't know what this is, and I don't feel like you're abusing it, but I want you to be careful of the longevity, of the long-term side effects, of the fact that it will become habit forming or has already become habit forming. Whatever this is, it's being used like a crutch. It's something that has gotten you already through a hurdle, and you shouldn't need it any longer. It might be time to wean off of something. I don't know what that's about, but you'll understand that message. All right, Tammy, so that was for you. I hope all is well. I hope you get to see this reading. So now your mini read is complete. BB, where's BB going? Bye, BB. All right, get back to work, girlfriend. All right, Shelly P. Shelly P. Shelly P, let me see what the messages are for you. All right. You might have to post that again as I'm reading, Shelly. Did you mess things up? Did you mess things up? Okay, this came out. Did you mess things up? I got maybe. So maybe talks about your beliefs. Your beliefs are creating, like your beliefs, your thoughts, are creating things that you don't want to be created. It's also telling me that where you're worried about messing things up, you're living on pins and needles. You're living on pins and needles. You're literally structuring your life on the edge. You're putting more energy into your partner than you're putting into yourself. Unnecessary worry. We just talked about this. Unnecessary worry is definitely having an ill effect on you. You feel as if there's going to be an ongoing battle with worry, fears. It's making you feel fatigued and drained, loss of energy. At the same time, with the Nine of Pentacles, with the Nine of Wands, at the same time, your courage and your persistence, your perseverance is going to pay off. It's important to keep your backbone, is what it talks about. Learning from past failures, past behaviors, things from the past that pushed this person away before. If you allow history to repeat itself, you're going to make this not be for you. It's important to gather your strength right now. Definitely fight for your own corner, meaning stand up for yourself in a very appropriate way. But at the same time, you are not a puppet. You cannot be their puppet. You cannot jump when they say how high. Or they say jump and you say how high. There is a freedom. There's a lot of fun. There's success. There's joy. There's good luck coming for you. There's happiness. There's also stability coming. With the Emperor, yes, he's coming toward you. There is stability coming. It's going to take discipline on your part in order for him to stay. You have to be practical. This person wants to come in and take charge, play a role. This role that they want to play in, and I don't mean it as a play as fake, I mean the role they want to step into is what I'm saying, is leadership role, is man of the house role, is husband material role. Your two paths are coming together. And when we see the Two of Wands, your paths are coming together. It's kind of like you're going to be making a plan. He's going to see that the grass is greener on the other side, meaning with you. He's going to suddenly leave something behind as he comes toward you. Right now, he's kind of restless. He's financially, he is financially secure, but at the same time, it's never enough for him. It's never enough for him. He always wants more money. So according to him, he'll tell you he doesn't have much. But technically, according to versus your pocket versus his pocket, he's got way more than you. You may want to wait a little bit and withdraw your offers or invitations or offers that has to do with financial monetary support. Allow him to put that work in. Allow him to decide that, yes, I want to come there. Yes, I want to see you. And yes, I'm willing to spend that money to do so. He's kind of wanting you to spend the money for him to come. In other words, if you want me there, then pay for me to come. That's his answer. I need you to be careful because there may be some deceit around him, again, where finances are concerned, all right? The next message that comes up for you talks about having a reunion. It talks about needing patience. Once again, it talks about needing patience. They're emphasizing that's a capital word. They're showing me patience. There is a wedding. There is an engagement. There is this person handing you this ring. It is a ring that comes from the family heirlooms. There's definitely going to be happy times that are approaching, okay? Happy times that are approaching. His current intentions is to bring gifts, to bring love, to bring attention, to bring support, and to build wealth. It's also to make a purchase. His other intentions are to become very independent there. It shows a giving and receiving, a giving and taking, which is nice. Okay, I'll pay for lunch and then you'll pay for dinner. You'll pay for dinner, I'll pay for lunch. It's taking turns. That's fine. That's fine. He has a very good business sense. He's very confident that he'll be able to be successful. He does need some assistance, need encouragement. He does need support from you. Not financial, but emotional. He can be a very kind, loyal, and generous person. You may feel like you're in a competition with another woman. You may feel as if you're always having to prove yourself. You keep believing that you're not good enough. You keep believing that he's not going to stay. As you keep thinking these negative thoughts, you're bringing negative energy, which is holding him back from getting there. So when you talk about losing patience and wanting him to come and it is taking too long, you're the one that's causing the delay. So blame yourself. If you allow things to fall the way they will fall naturally, without trying to rush things, without trying to demand things, without putting out negative energy, then you'll find success, achievement, accomplishment. You'll be traveling. Yous will take a long trip in your RV. You're going to take a long trip. Not long trip, but a trip. It's time for you to do some soul searching right now. This soul searching, this reflection. Okay, so what Spirit's telling me, Shelly, is that you really need, I think you need to do a energy session with me. I think you need to do an energy session with me. I do these on the side. You definitely need to do an energy session. This energy session is going to help to get your thinking on the track that it needs to be on and help you to maintain that. This energy session is filled with positivity. It's filled with enlightenment. It's filled with some challenges, some exercises for you to do mentally. It's almost like when you clear your chakras. This is kind of like putting things back in balance. I'm going to highly recommend that you contact me about, it's 1 hour. The session is 1 hour, and it's two sessions total. So it's broken up into 2 days, and they have to be 2 days apart. So if we do it on a Monday, you can't do it till Wednesday for the second one. I'll talk to you more about it and tell you what the price is and all that. But this is something that will help you so that you are prepared mentally and emotionally and spiritually for him when he comes, so that anything that goes on is not going to be your fault, why he didn't stay, why it didn't work out, etc., etc. All right. This is definitely something that's needed, Shelly. And I've done this for several people, and it's always worked. It's always been very positive. It might sound silly, but I'm telling you, it is definitely intense. Wait till you hear how I explain it to you. All right. Your last card talks about... Oh, no, that's it. That's the one I read. Okay, your last card talks about moving forward and moving up. Having an opportunity to have it all. To have all your dreams come true. To have everything that's around you just be smooth and running in order. It's showing me in order. First thing you need to work on is forgiving yourself. You're not a bad person. You have so much to offer. There's so much greatness about you. Don't worry about your physical features. This man, whether you're skinny or fat, does he prefer thin women? Absolutely he does. Does that mean he doesn't prefer you? No, it does not. He actually adores you. And because of what's on the inside of you, and because of the person you are, that's why he never walked away from you because you were chubby. He never did. And he never would. Losing weight, working on yourself, is only going to make him more and more attractive to you. Irresistible. But either way, this man is in love with you. Either way, this man is coming to see you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. It's talking about patience, perseverance, unexpected source of money coming in. Time where your wounds are going to start healing because of the way he's going to treat you. It's going to make you feel so much better, especially if we can get you to the point where you need to be mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. He sees you as a very hard worker. He sees you as a very strong woman. He knows that you are a no-nonsense woman, and he knows that you'll check things out. Like, if he says it's blue, you'll make sure it's blue. If he says there's number 2, then you'll know it's number 2. He knows that you can't be fooled. He knows that. It's time to start seizing the opportunity. Let go of things from the past. It's going to be the end of stagnation. It's going to be the end of things being old. There's newness coming in. He's definitely wanting to come towards you. It's going to happen very soon, unexpectedly. He's just going to contact you and be like, this is when I'm coming. And you're going to be like, what? Okay, so we need to work on this very soon, Shelly. I'm going to suggest this weekend so that I have more time. I don't want to do it when I'm tired. I need energy for it. So I'm going to suggest Saturday we do this. But this is definitely you inspiring him. This is definitely him wanting you to show him your way or something like that. Like, show him your ways. He finally sees that the way he acted before wasn't correct. He sees that he came towards you in the wrong light before. He's seeing that at times when he wasn't very nice or he wasn't very kind or compassionate to you, that he should have been. You know, he's learned a lot, especially during the time that you weren't together. He missed you and thought of you every single day. And he learned a lot from you. And he learned a lot from not being with you, from that time out. What you thought that was against you was actually for you. He regrets marrying that wife that he had, the one he's divorced from. He regrets marrying her. He knows that was a mistake. He is on a friendship type of level speaking with her now. But there is also a storm coming between the two of them. There is some kind of argument because she will be extremely jealous when she knows that he's staying with you. So, is there any other questions, Shelly? Very cool reading. Very cool reading. I would have never got this morning talking to you. I would have never gotten all this. Never gotten all this. I have to get into this mode, which is why I couldn't answer anything. I have to get into this mode to get the details. And I'll tell you something. He's about to make a life-changing choice coming toward you, staying around you, spending time with you, and building a new life with you. That's what's coming. That's his intentions. Yes, very soon. Very, very soon. 1 to 2. 1 to 2 days, 1 to 2 hours, 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 2 weeks. That's it. It's coming fast. Yep, and the Justice card just flew out of my deck. He might be dealing with something legal. He might be taking care of some legal paperwork, whether it's a passport, whatever it is. He's dealing with something with legal stuff. But he's also ready to learn some more lessons from life. And he's looking forward. He's so looking forward to being intimate with you and just holding you close. That's what I see. All right. Who's after Shelly? Who's after Shelly? Anybody after Shelly? If not, it's 11:30. I'm going to I'm going to disconnect from here. Yeah, I'm so glad, Shelly. Me too. I feel better too. Now I got some messages. And my grandma was on point, boy. She was on point with all these readings. She was on point. For Tammy, for Denise, for you. On point. Hey, good morning. We're just getting ready to go off of here. I'm sorry you missed us. But I'm coming back on to do the daily. So, let's get off of here since nobody else signed up. Come back right on in 2 seconds. 2 and 2. Let's get the daily done.